Hey guys, Nate over here, farm manager Rooted Ag, doing a quick little video update. So one thing you'll notice here is the fence line was right about here, about where that red one is standing, in preparation for the storm coming up. Expanded the fence out a little bit in this paddock. It's pretty tall, but there still is some green fescue and stuff in there. So I just wanted to give them a little bit more as we prepare for the storm that is coming through. So went ahead and actually moved them, or allowed access, I guess, to this new paddock 2 days in advance of when I normally would put them in here. But with the storm that's coming tomorrow and the freezing temperatures the rest of the week, wanted to give them access to it early, so we're not fighting through that as we get into this nasty cold weather that is going to hit us here. Looks like Tuesday through about Friday. We got to get through that, and then it looks like it'll turn the corner and kind of get nicer after that. So we've just got to kind of hunker down for these 4 days, make sure that cows are okay and taken care of. And we pushed this fence back a little bit too, which I'll show. And I will also make sure to log on the platform as well. See, the fence line kind of came down about right here. Well, we opened it up and gave them more access. Again, you can see them trying to find some of the extra forage that's out there. Not much, but there is some, so they're able to kind of pick and choose a little bit, along with the hay and the protein supplementation that we're giving them. So let's see what else I want to talk about. I love bale grazing. I love it because you can see every cow that wants to get some, including the calves, has an opportunity. You know, even if we had more in here, they still would be able to get what they needed for nutrients and to fill up their rumen and to be fat, happy cows. With the colder weather, they're going to eat more. We understand that. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and give them this access here early. Once the weather turns, we'll have to find out where we are going to move them. My guess is we're going to move far back onto Dakota's, that would be his northwest corner, and kind of start working there. That gives us some pretty good laneway with the road and the fence to move the waters also. And we'll probably be a little more selective. And what I mean by that is we're going to give them bigger paddocks and probably less hay when we move over there, simply because that has been left alone for a while. And we've got some plans for what we're going to do with that side of his property in the coming months, maybe a month or so. I'm not exactly sure when we will get that done, but I will give an update of what that looks like when we get to it. So we're going to give them bigger access across this tree line onto the other side, and probably just give 1 bale a week out there, because there is more standing forage than what we've got on this side. So anyways, that's kind of what we are working on today. A couple things I wanted to note or to point out as we get closer to this nasty weather. A few things that are essential to me out here. Number one is a good pair of fencing pliers. You got to have that. You never know when fencing is going to come down or break, especially with this bad weather that we're going to be experiencing soon. I think they said somewhere between 8 and 11 inches. Don't know the accuracy on that. That is just what I heard from some of the old timers at the feed store this morning. So again, you need a good set of pliers. I like to carry with me actually 2 sets of gloves, and we actually leave a set of gloves out here. I've got kind of some skiing gloves that are waterproof that I like to use for breaking ice and getting in there and getting the chunks of ice out of the tanks. And then I have another warm Thinsulate pair of just ranch gloves that I'll wear when I'm doing the activities and operations out here. And the other thing is a really good sharp knife. You got to be able to cut through the net on these bales, and it is much easier and a lot less time consuming when you have a good, sharp, reliable, steady knife. So those are my essentials for being out here in the bad weather, the elements, if you will. Obviously, you know, warm clothes are essential too, but but those are kind of the three things that I will always make sure when I'm coming out here that I've got with me. Allows me to tackle a lot of tasks and keeps me warm. But anyways, cows are looking good. Looks like they're in good body condition. I did see one that I will note on the platform too. Number 7 looks like she isn't doing as well. She might be open. Try to get her and the herd preg checked here coming up so that we can make some decisions on what we want to do going forward. Again, where the cattle are, how many bales, why I moved them here, what we're doing. That's all data that I want to log onto the platform. I'll also give an update when I'm done here, when I call in, on the weather and how everything is going and kind of projections on the storms, because that is stuff that I want to have and want to be able to track. They were a little fired up earlier because this guy decided he wanted to come out and say hi, but they've all kind of calmed down from him now and are back working on the hay bales. So anyways, hope you guys are staying warm and safe out there, especially those in the Midwest with this nasty weather coming. Hopefully you can take care of yourself. We'll see how friendly this one wants to be. He doesn't really seem to love it, but it's good that they're used to the farm animals and the dog out here with me, especially as, you know, we get more and more involved with the kids and have them out here. I want to be sure that they are very safe. So if they pass the dog test, that's a good step into being able to bring the kids out here and let them enjoy these grass puppies as well. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day. Again, stay warm, stay safe. Don't travel out if you don't have to. And please, please, please be sure to thank a farmer or rancher if you get the opportunity to. You know, we don't get an opportunity to not be out here when the weather is nasty. So they make a lot of sacrifices to make sure that food is put on the table for the rest of us. And so if you get the opportunity, please reach out and thank someone. You guys take care.